Good morning. My name is Brandon Harris, Global Head of Marketing Management and Strategy here at Bloomberg, and I'm joined by Paul Schroeder, QQQ Equity Product Strategist, Invesco QQQ. For Invesco QQQ Sponsor Spotlight, the influence of innovation. Welcome.
Thanks for having me,
Paul.
Brandon.
I think it's the most times I've ever said Q in a sentence. Awesome. So as a quick reminder, can you tell us what QQQ is?
Sure. So QQQ is the fifth largest ETF in the world. It's the second most traded ETF in the world. AUM in QQQ as of now is around 190 billion. And we're seeing volume average around about 15 to 17 billion traded on a daily basis from a notional value standpoint. As a quick reminder, QQQ tracks the NASDAQ 100 index, which is comprised of the 100 largest non-financial companies listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange. And NASDAQ throughout the years has done a phenomenal job of attracting really forward-looking companies to list on their exchange. QQQ has been a beneficiary of that hard work and really has had a pedigree of being a rather innovative index. How do we really gauge innovation? Well, really we look at two primary factors. The first would be how much a company spends on research and development. And we see the average NASDAQ 100 company spend a larger notional amount on research and development, along with a larger percentage of revenue coming in on research and development in a given year. The second factor that we look at is patent activity. And we see NASDAQ 100 companies filing a tremendous amount of patents in very forward-looking and technologically focused areas that is very primary to the way we do business today and in the future.
Awesome, awesome. So during the past 25 years, the ETF market has grown from niche offerings worth millions to a global system worth trillions of total assets under management. What does that mean for investors?
Sure. So really what we've seen over the past 25 years is the democratization of investing. And ETFs have played a really important role within that process. What we saw before is few vehicle choices for investors to gain exposure to the overall markets. ETFs introduced a new vehicle type and gave the investor the ability to invest in the benchmark versus really having to choose a manager that's trying to outpace the benchmark. What we've also seen is that due to the lower cost nature of ETFs, we've seen fees across the board come down, not only within ETFs, but also other vehicles as well, which obviously helps the end investor.
Definitely, definitely. And as one of the oldest ETFs, QQQ was a leader in the democratization you mentioned.
Yeah, it definitely has. QQQ was incepted in March of 1999. So we're approaching our 25-year anniversary next March, which we're very excited about. But as I mentioned before, it's grown throughout the years to nearly $200 billion in assets. And really, from a fee standpoint, it's 20 basis points and has a lower fee than 78% of all other large cap funds as gauged by Lipper. So really, it's played a primary way for individual investors to access innovative companies throughout the years.
That's amazing. And now the QQQ is one of the most well-known ETFs. What opportunities has QQQ created for the institutional investors that you mentioned? Sure.
So from an institutional investor standpoint, I'd say the primary opportunity and benefit that QQQ brings to them would be liquidity. As I mentioned before, it trades about 15 billion on a given day at any time. Last year, where we saw large cap growth assets decline, it was trading on average about $20 billion in a given day from a notional value standpoint. So I'd say that's probably the primary thing. With that, along with the primary markets, it provides great liquidity for institutions to move in and out of positions with an average bid-ask spread of about a penny. I'd say the second thing would be the option market surrounding QQQ. Over the past year, with the rise of zero-dated options, we've seen option trading become more prevalent and talked about. QQQ has options that expire on a daily basis. So we see institutional investors utilizing QQQ, the option market associated with it, along with the option and futures associated with the index as well. So that whole ecosystem that's surrounding QQQ and the NASDAQ 100 really provides another great tool for an institutional investor's tool belt.
That's amazing. Thank you, Paul, for joining me today for Invesco QQQ Sponsor Spotlight, discussing the influence of innovation. Thank you, guys.